Let's begin our session here by the understanding that the economy takes place in the community. It also takes place in the city and eventually nationally. And that gives us our whole economy. And eventually it is measured with GDP. And we want our GDP to grow. And as the GDP grows or as our economy grows, the money in the economy is circulated through the banks. And if there's too much of that money, some of it is put in reserve with the Federal Reserve. Consider that to be your little saving you put on the side when you have a lot of money. And then when you need it, the Federal Reserve will give that money back through our banking system, and eventually it is put back in the economy through our credit system. And the circulation of money goes on as you see it depicted on our diagram. This money circulation in our economy is made possible through monetary policies. And that is what our study will be about. But there are two directions of money circulation in our economy.
So here we have an expansionary monetary policy that consists of money going from the Federal Reserve to our garden. Okay, and as the world reach the sprinklers, which are the banks help spread the water or the money over our garden. So in our illustration here, consider Federal Reserve to be your water source, the bank, the sprinklers to be your bank, and they spray the water around for the grass to grow. Now, in our illustration, the grass represent businesses and households. They're the one are receiving the money, and they're the one are receiving the water. Okay, so that will be our um, representation here in terms of how we want to illustrate the circulation of money. The other circulation direction of circulation of money will be contractionary monetary policies. And you can see that water is going from the garden to the water source, which is the Federal Reserve. And this is the case because we don't want too much water in our system, and that can damage our garden, all right? So we take a little bit out of the water out of the garden, or a little bit of money out of the system, and it goes the other way. So this is how we will illustrate our contractionary monetary policy. And you can see that the water is going from the garden to the water source, which is the Federal Reserve.